Welcome to another episode on my walking robot Mirft2, based on the fischertechnik TXT controller and running embedded Linux and programmed in Python, using two front sensors, touch sensors, here and here, and a USB camera fused with OpenCV to detect and process objects like this. Right now you see a missing battery pack. That's because I am using it via an AC adapter connected right here, and this enables me to work on and not having to control the battery voltage. If you've seen the previous videos, then you may notice that I have now two of these objects, not mentioning this one, but this one and this one. Actually, this one I just recreated. It's a little bit different in detail than this one. This battery pack is broken. This one certainly is not, and I can take it apart anytime. This one as well, but this one I will take apart because this is a functioning battery. The reason that I use now a second battery pack based object is that I noticed a difference in detection and color recognition last time when I turned this object around. So I decided to keep going and have two objects in the reverse direction of each other. Both red, and they should be alright. I hope. The problem is that well, I am not intending to count cycles again, not this time. And cycles, I mean numbers of cycles that the gears go, but focus on HSV, UE saturation and value from with OpenCV, because last time it turned out that the example that I used was different in result than my results. My results has quite a lot of pixels, but when I compared that with the newly implemented filter, it went horribly wrong. It was not even close to the result that I expected. So I have to figure out how and why. And the pixels that I get are well, you can recognize an object, yes, but you can't see the object as it is, and that's what I am after. So let's go to the well, OpenCV stuff to see how that works out, and also later on I will continue modeling in Blender. So let's go to OpenCV and the code. So now I have opened, as you can see, ROBOPro as well. It is already on the email IP address of the controller. I'll show 134. Will it make contact this time? And that is already a no, because it would have no. Alright. So why does it do this? I have no clue. However, can I make contact using SSH? That's a very different question. This is not promising, because SSH should get like this, and that might explain why ROBOPro doesn't make contact either. This is not good. Not good at all. Okay, abort. That means that I will now have to reboot the controller, unfortunately. Okay, let's go again. This takes time, unfortunately, but it's the way it is. And it's loading the firmware now, the community firmware, which I always use. And in order to make pictures, I have to change from the community interface to standard interface, which is this one. So now again, let me try. Yes, and now it immediately takes it. And okay, here you can see it takes it. The screen is blue, but I have no explanation for that, still not. Okay, here, second terminal, it immediately gets the connection. So let me be safe, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do, but first open the source code, be safe. Then I need to remove all these ones, and the filter image should give me a very nice image, but these images are totally black, so it doesn't do a thing. I may have been doing things wrong. I can't say I am perfect in that, but it was in no way the result that I expected. Alright, removing image, result and filter from last time now. That's good. Then I need to set the date. Which is by now 2018 12 5th December. And the point is, for me, is this a strange notation. In the Netherlands, where I live, we start with the date, then the month. We start with the day, then the month, and then the year. So this is not my usual notation. Then time is by now 10:05. Done. Right. Next. Do I have contact now? Yes, I do. Great. It doesn't matter if I now check for voltage, because it doesn't check for voltage. It will be 0. Will it detect other things? Yes. If I now press this one, you will see. This one you will see. And this one you will see. And I better put it like this. So, does it serve any purpose, this switch here? No. But just to verify that it works. So, alright, so why do I have no live camera? Because this is unfortunately a Windows program, and for some reason Wine, the Windows emulator, does not provide a live camera image. when I would use Windows, it would. Another thing, unfortunately, not even the window, because it would have a third tab that shows me the window, but no, no such thing this time. Alright. Then, next, important, filter. So, this is how I create my HSV image. And I had a few issues regarding the value. But this is the way it works. Then, in order to get a nice image, you should be able to make a mask filter like this. And for some very, to me, weird reason, it doesn't work. It may be because of this. I have to find out. I do not entirely trust these values that I took from the example. Anyway, let's verify that it still works that way. Alright, go. I hope it works nicely. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, thank you. Oh, battery voltage is 0, which is logical because there isn't any. So, what have we got now? Oh, right. I haven't removed the images from last time on the computer. Anyway, let me remove them as well. TXT image 11 something, TXT result 11 something, and TXT filter. Oh, there's only filters from today. Alright, so remove these. Yes, then display TXT image, that's good. From last time, from now, which is 30. Yes. Go. Okay, yeah. Next. The result. And okay, this should be pixeled. This should be pixeled as well. So here it definitely goes wrong again. And this is pixeled. This is pixeled as well. So now the question is, what does filter make? Ooh, no. Right, not right. This is not nice. Although, right, this is dirt that I see on my screen. You won't see it, I think. No, it's all black. So I really have to find out why it is black. Now, the point is, that apart from this failure, it already goes wrong here. And why does it go wrong? Because if you look at these objects, they are solid red. Any kind of UV saturation value in a red spectrum, but they are red. Taking a look at these objects, you see all red here. You see this red part plus the red knobs. Here you see some red as well. And then here you see the right here, this top you don't see. And a little bit of here, which is actually here, you don't see either. And the rest you do see. However, if you look at this example, this is exactly the same way. Well, is it the same way? No, I don't use this, but I do use the HSV masking. I do. There's no other way. In this example I get this. They show this. And then that's alright. It's the same quality as I have. But then the raw mask output is like this one. A nearly solid bottle. What do I have? This. So the question is why? Well, obviously the result is good. Why is the number of pixels wrong? Is it lighting? If that is so, then that would mean that it only works with bright lighting, and that will give a problem in certain circumstances. For example, with some exhibitions the lighting is not very good. Some glowing balls, big ones, but glowing anyway, not shining brightly. And with a camera like this quality, the question is what to do about it. If I change the lower red bound, so I go here and change this, then 80, as in the example, is not a good idea. 100 is a better idea. And then this is the color itself. Red is the start of the UV saturation, is the start of the UV circle. So you go around for 255 or something and you get back to red. This is the start. That is why this is 0 and why this is 0. 255 is good. It's in the example as well. Why some examples give here only 100, I don't know, but 255 is good. What I could do, just a little test. Right in front of it. At least I hope it's right in front of it, but let's see. Okay, that's 1035. Then 5527. I don't mind. 1055, 103527. Alright. Oh, wait. First the image. I need the image first. This one. That is actually a very nice image. So, result. And this is not promising. Okay, filter. Yeah, exactly the same. Okay, that means that I really have to look into my HSV algorithm. And I now realize I have a different problem than I thought. Now, when I take it and copy things, I have the message premature and JPEG file. I didn't really pay much attention to it, but I have opened GIMP, the GNU image processing file program. Premature end of JPEG file. I choose to ignore. But now I am probing from here color picker. Set colors from image pixels. That means that whenever I use this and I click here on the left with my left button, it should pick a color. It should have turned red by now. It doesn't. So there's a problem with my image file anyway. And I think that because of that, it goes wrong. Question is, why? So, looking here is one thing, but I'm afraid there's something here with writing the picture, and then I have here in the end it says let me go to the end, JPG, which is a nice image name, but what comes down to is that it may go wrong here. So, and I already had to change it. So do I have to change it again? That's a good question. Let me find that out before I go any further. Because now I know how this is evolving, my picture may not be of very good quality if I can't even pick the color. Alright, the way of getting a camera image is not different than I used, so I have to go back to the developer to ask what the problem with the image is. In the meantime, Blender, because I still want to find out how things work. And this is the reality. And last time I figured out that things here were a bit different than I thought. Being in bits and pieces. And I better put it closer here so I can count things, but here 2 part, 1 part, 2 part, here 2 part, 1 part, and then 3 part actually added to it, so it's 2, 1, 2 with something added right here for this part, which misses here. So this one has to be the exact same thing. I have to change this into this. Ooh. Scale. And then move backwards. Then a small one on top of each other. Duplicate. Going for now here. Down and there a bit. That's better. Duplicate on top. Almost. Then the same 2 part. Duplicate right here somewhere. Almost. Higher and more there. Yep. And then a 1 part. Duplicate and at the end. This is how everything should be. So this is also the way this should be. And let me remove this one. Alright. Now I want to select this one. Let me find out if I can manage. Yeah, I can. Alright. Duplicate. And put it somewhere there. Then higher. Where am I at? There. Is it correct? Almost. And higher. Yep. Which works a lot quicker. So X, yes, go. How is this? Yeah, okay. So this is better in a way, but this one needs to be right there. And that is how things work out for now. But are things really the good measurements? Because there are of course here gaps now, which are not in reality. And if I really want to have these 3 split from these 4, then things will have to add up. Oops, stay there. So they all should fit together. And that is not what it is now. This should probably be much more decoration, like this, really fit together. And then here's a gap, so this should be more like there. But how to do that requires some more thinking. Nope. Save. And that is all the time I have for now. So a lot of thinking on the HSV with a problem that I have to ask the developer. Nice. And that's the end of this episode. So for now, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. If you like this, please support by donating some money via PayPal or Wired. And you can also choose to become a patron and have your name mentioned as a supporter. All information, including my website, under this video. Thanks for watching, to be continued, and